In today's hyper-competitive digital landscape, every business is constantly chasing that elusive edge, aren't they?
Absolutely.
How do you cut through the noise, truly personalize your outreach, and, maximize every marketing dollar? It often feels like an endless quest for optimization, right?
It absolutely does. The
Yes.
pressure to connect, like authentically and efficiently with your audience has never been higher.
Yeah.
And the sheer volume of data, it can be, frankly, paralyzing sometimes.
And that's precisely why we're taking a deep dive today into a transformative tool, one that's quickly moving from maybe nice to have to indispensable team member.
Artificial intelligence and marketing.
Exactly, AI in marketing. And we're not talking about some abstract software here. Imagine AI as like a core collaborator,
Mhm.
bringing advanced capabilities for lightning-fast data analysis, sophisticated automation, deep personalization, and crucially, real-time decision-making right into your marketing arsenal.
So our mission today is really to unpack exactly how AI can be integrated, as a strategic key component of your marketing team.
Right.
We'll be exploring its powerful benefits, drilling down into practical applications you can leverage, well, right now, and frankly, also confronting the very real challenges of adopting it.
Okay, so what's on the agenda then? We're going to clarify what true AI integration looks like, identify specific tools you might already be using or, definitely should be exploring.
We'll weigh the pros and cons too.
Yeah, weigh the pros and cons and even give you a practical framework for getting started.
Hmm.
By the end of this deep dive, you should have a clear shortcut to understanding how AI isn't just some buzzword, it's a strategic pillar,
It really is.
one that can enhance customer experience, radically improve efficiency, and perhaps most importantly, free up that essential human creativity.
Get ready for some serious aha moments,
Hmm.
hopefully, about how this technology can genuinely supercharge your marketing efforts.
Let's jump straight in then. When we talk about bringing AI onto your marketing team, what does that actually mean in practice? Are we talking about, replacing human marketers with shiny new robots, writing all our witty taglines?
No, not at all, thankfully. The core concept here is that incorporating AI isn't about human replacement.
Okay.
Instead, it's about leveraging technologies like machine learning, natural language processing, NLP as it's often called,
Right, NLP.
and predictive analysis to act as a powerful collaborator. Think of AI handling the heavy lifting, the repetitive tasks, sifting through mountains of data.
Stuff humans aren't great at, or at least not at scale.
Exactly, generating actionable insights that would take humans weeks, maybe even months, to uncover manually.
So it's truly about human AI synergy then. The AI takes on the data-intensive, maybe often tedious tasks that used to eat up so much time.
Mhm.
And that in turn allows us, the human professionals, to double down on what we do best, high-level strategy, creative ideas, building those authentic connections.
And the nuanced decisions that still need a human touch.
Right. It's about freeing us up for the truly innovative, impact-driven work.
Precisely. It augments human capabilities, it doesn't replace them. It allows your team to punch far above its weight, really.
That makes a lot of sense conceptually. So if AI is augmenting us, freeing up our creativity, where are we seeing it step in and make the biggest, most tangible differences right now in marketing? Where does AI truly shine?
Well, one of the most immediately impactful areas is definitely audience segmentation.
Okay.
AI can analyze these colossal data sets, far beyond what any human could, to identify incredibly precise consumer behavior patterns and preferences.
So no more painting with broad strokes when it comes to understanding your customers, like less guesswork.
Exactly. It moves beyond just basic demographics. It helps create really granular customer groupings based on subtle interests, complex purchase behavior, or even intense signals you might miss.
Huh.
Think about platforms like, say, HubSpot or Salesforce Marketing Cloud. They leverage AI's advanced clustering algorithms.
Right.
So they segment audiences not just by obvious categories, but by these nuanced behavioral signals, micro-interests. It creates segments so precise it's almost like mind reading, allows for truly targeted messaging.
That's a total game changer for relevance. And speaking of relevance, what about the actual content we put in front of these very precise segments?
That leads directly to the next big one, content personalization.
Makes sense.
AI enables real-time, tailored content delivery. For instance, platforms like Dynamic Yield or Adobe Experience Cloud.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
They employ AI to analyze a user's current session and their historical data. Then, instantly, they offer product recommendations on websites or in emails that are perfectly adapted to that specific user's interests and where they are in their journey.
So it's about making every interaction feel uniquely designed for you.
Exactly.
So if I've been browsing hiking gear, my next email isn't about, I don't know, dishwashers.
Precisely. That's a massive leap in user experience.
It really is. And what about the sheer volume? Managing all those campaigns across different channels must be overwhelming.
Ah, that's where campaign automation truly shines. AI can continuously optimize advertising campaigns. It's not just setting a budget and letting it run anymore.
Right, set it and forget it doesn't really work.
No. AI can automatically adjust bids in real time, select the best channels, modify ad creatives based on performance, even figure out the optimal time to show an ad.
Wow.
A prime example is Google Ads with its smart bidding functionality.
Okay, yeah.
It uses AI to maximize your advertising ROI without constant manual adjustment. I remember the days of constantly tweaking bids manually.
Yeah.
This saves hours, maybe even days, of tactical work.
Freeing you up for strategic thinking.
Exactly.
That sounds like a dream for anyone managing ad spend. But what about looking ahead? Can AI offer us a glimpse into, like, future trends or customer behavior?
Absolutely. Predictive analysis is a key strength. AI has this uncanny ability to forecast future trends and behaviors based on historical data patterns.
How does that work in practice?
Well, solutions like IBM Watson, for instance, can help marketing teams anticipate which products might have higher demand next quarter,
Oh, okay.
or critically identify which customers are most likely to churn before they even think about leaving.
That's huge. Proactive retention.
It's invaluable for proactive strategy and, even things like inventory management.
That's like having a crystal ball, but one actually based on data.
Kind of, yeah.
What about the actual creation of content itself? Beyond recommending it, how far does AI's capability extend into, the creation of marketing assets? Are we talking full blog posts, or is it more like idea generation?
It can definitely help across the spectrum. AI tools are rapidly emerging for content creation,
Right?
generating everything from social media snippets and ad copy to initial drafts of blog posts or product descriptions. Tools like Jasper or Copy.ai.
Yeah, seen those around.
They can save significant time and even spark new ideas you might not have considered. Think of them as incredibly fast idea-generating assistants.
Okay, assistance, but not replacement.
Exactly. It's crucial to note that human supervision is still absolutely required. You need to ensure quality, maintain your unique brand voice, add that creative spark.
So it's more like a co-writer, maybe? Accelerating the process rather than a sole author taking over.
That's a great way to put it, a co-writer.
And finally, what about direct customer interaction, especially, at scale?
For that, we have chatbots and customer service. AI-powered chatbots like those from Intercom or Drift, they provide instant customer responses 2004/7. This drastically enhances the user experience by providing immediate answers to common questions, leads to higher customer satisfaction.
And less waiting time.
Right. And critically, this frees up your human marketing and support team's time. They can focus on the complex issues, the high-value interactions, or other strategic priorities, while the AI handles the routine stuff efficiently.
Okay, these applications clearly show how AI can really deeply integrate into a marketing team's day-to-day. But let's zoom out a bit. What are the overarching, the game-changing benefits of bringing AI into the fold? What's the biggest impact for a marketing department?
Well, let's start with operational efficiency. That's a big one.
Okay.
By automating those repetitive, data-heavy tasks, think about manually segmenting lists forever or constantly tweaking ad bids. AI allows teams to shift their focus towards high-level strategies, creative ideation. That's hours, maybe even days of creative time reclaimed every single week.
So less busy work, more strategic, impactful thinking.
Yeah.
What about the precision of our efforts? Does AI help there?
That's another monumental one. Greater accuracy. AI algorithms analyze data with far more precision than manual methods ever could.
Right.
This significantly reduces human errors in segmentation, targeting, analysis, which means less wasted ad spend and more effective campaigns overall.
And can it handle massive growth? Like if our audience doubles, do we need to double the team?
And not necessarily. That's scalability.
Yeah.
AI handles immense volumes of data and audiences without needing a proportional increase in human resources. It can process and learn at a scale and speed humans simply cannot match. It allows you to grow your reach without breaking the bank on headcount.
Which I imagine leads right back to personalization, but maybe at an entirely different level.
Indeed. It allows for truly advanced personalization at scale. Consumers receive highly tailored messages, experiences across every single touch point.
And the result?
That, in turn, leads to dramatically increased engagement, higher conversion rates, and ultimately, stronger customer loyalty. It's about building deeper, more relevant connections than ever before possible.
And all this data analysis, all these insights, they must lead to better decisions, right? Moving away from just gut feelings.
Absolutely. That's the goal. The insights generated by AI support genuinely inform decision-making.
How so?
Teams can make data-driven choices, moving away from assumptions and relying on concrete evidence to guide their strategies. Everything from product launches to campaign pivots becomes more grounded.
That's a truly compelling list of benefits. But, okay, for marketers listening, the natural question is, how do we actually do this? What's the practical roadmap for incorporating AI into an existing marketing team without, getting totally overwhelmed?
Right, good question. It starts with a crucial first step,
Mm-hmm.
evaluating your needs.
Okay.
Don't just implement AI for AI's sake. That's a recipe for frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Identify specific areas in your marketing strategy that could benefit most.
Like bottlenecks.
Exactly. Maybe it's a bottleneck in segmentation, a struggle with content volume, or inefficient campaign optimization. Pinpoint those pain points first. Where does it hurt most?
So target the areas where AI can have the most immediate impact. Then what?
Next, select suitable tools. Research and choose AI tools that align specifically with your identified objectives.
Not just the fanciest tool.
No, the right tool for the job. For instance, if advanced personalization is your goal, you might look at platforms like Dynamic Yield or Salesforce. If it's content generation help you need, maybe Jasper or Copy.ai.
Okay, makes sense. Once we have the tools, the human element becomes critical, I imagine.
Absolutely critical. Train your team. It's so important to ensure your team is trained not just on clicking the buttons in the new software,
Right.
but more importantly, how to interpret and leverage the data they generate. AI is a co-pilot. It still requires a skilled human pilot to navigate effectively.
And I guess you don't just flip a switch and go all in across the entire marketing department overnight.
Definitely not. Please don't do that. Implement gradually. Start with pilot projects.
Small scale.
Yes, in specific, contained areas. Test AI effectiveness. Measure the results before you think about full integration. This lets you learn, adapt, demonstrate value incrementally, and importantly, build internal champions who see the benefits.
Then it's about continuous improvement, a bit like the AI itself, I suppose, learning and adapting.
Precisely. Monitor and optimize.
Right.
Continuously evaluate the performance of your AI tools. Adjust their use based on the results you're seeing. AI is dynamic, its capabilities evolve, and your strategy needs to be dynamic too. The initial setup is just the beginning. Continuous refinement is absolutely key.
That roadmap sounds very actionable, actually. Manageable steps. To really bring it home, can you walk us through maybe a real-world success story, something that illustrates these points so we can visualize the impact?
Certainly. Let's consider a medium-sized e-commerce company. They were looking to significantly boost sales on their website.
Okay, common goal.
Right. They decided to focus specifically on enhancing the customer journey through personalization. So they integrated a tool like Dynamic Yield.
The one you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. The AI analyzed individual visitor behavior in real time, what they clicked, what they viewed, what they added to cart, and instantly recommended personalized product suggestions on every page and in follow-up emails too.
And the result?
This focused effort led to a remarkable 20% increase in conversions for that company in just a few months.
Wow, 20% is genuinely significant in e-commerce. That's huge. What other advertising efforts did AI help there too?
They also leaned heavily into Google Ads, specifically using its smart bidding functionality.
Okay.
This AI-powered feature optimized their ad budget by dynamically adjusting bids and targeting based on real-time performance data, constantly learning what worked.
Then the impact.
The result?
Yeah.
They achieved 15% more clicks on their ads with the exact same expenditure.
So same budget, better results.
Exactly. These are tangible, measurable improvements directly attributable to their strategic AI integration. Clear ROI.
That's incredibly powerful. A clear return on investment. But, as with any major technological shift, I'm sure it's not all smooth sailing. What are some of the common hurdles or challenges that marketing teams encounter when they try to adopt AI?
Oh, indeed. There are definitely hurdles. The first consideration is often the initial cost.
Right, the price tag.
AI tools, especially the more comprehensive platforms, can require a significant upfront investment. This might be a barrier, particularly for smaller businesses or those with, limited tech budgets.
And it's not just the monetary cost. There's a human investment too, right, in terms of time and effort.
Exactly. There's definitely a learning curve. Teams need to adapt to new technologies, new workflows, sometimes new ways of thinking about data.
Mm-hmm.
This requires dedicated time and training, and sometimes it requires a real shift in mindset about their roles and how they work with technology.
And what about the tech side itself? Fitting new AI tools into existing systems, is that easy?
That's a very common technical challenge. Integration with existing systems. Aligning new AI tools with your current company platforms, your CRM, your email marketing tool, content management system, it can be complex.
Yeah, I can see that.
It often requires significant technical effort, maybe even specialized expertise. It's rarely just a simple plug-and-play situation, unfortunately.
Is there also a risk of becoming too reliant on the technology, maybe losing some of that human spark or intuition?
That's a really important point. Technological dependence
Okay.
and excessive reliance on AI could potentially limit human creativity or intuition over time.
Right.
And there's also the risk of issues if the tools fail, or, critically, if the underlying data has biases that are then amplified by the AI without proper oversight.
Ethical considerations too, I guess.
Absolutely. Privacy and ethics are huge. You have the critical need to comply with data regulations like GDPR and CCPA. And ensuring the ethical handling of consumer information is paramount. Trust is key. Missteps here can be very costly. Finding that balance between automation and human oversight, between leveraging data and respecting privacy, is crucial.
So as we've really unpacked today, artificial intelligence holds this immense potential to transform marketing teams, automating tasks, supercharging personalization, delivering invaluable insights. It's clearly not just about operational efficiency, though that's big. It seems to be about building stronger, more meaningful relationships with your customers at scale.
And perhaps ironically freeing human marketers to be more human in their creativity and strategy.
Right. But remember, as you said, the success of this integration really hinges on careful strategic implementation.
Yeah, choosing the right tools for your specific needs.
And crucially, training your team to work alongside AI, not just, operate it.
Exactly. The true power isn't in AI replacing us. It's in how we combine its analytical prowess with our uniquely human creativity and strategic vision. That synergy we talked about earlier.
This deep dive really reveals that the biggest gains often come from starting small, right? Measuring results, proving the value, and then expanding.
Definitely the way to go.
So the question for you listening is, what specific small project could you pilot within your marketing team to begin harnessing the power of AI? How can you start with a targeted challenge, maybe a specific pain point, and let AI unlock a new level of insight or efficiency for you?
The next step is yours to explore.